Come, my fangirls, come with me. We will pull this off. Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. My name is Crow, and today we have more awesome battles brought to you by you. This fight is from Steven, and he says, me and the boys, one chieftain, one scarecrow, one king, one Zeus, and one reaper, and a priest for each of them as some homies watching their back. So here you are, your homies, your boys, you and your boys and your homies in the back, and I'm a little worried about this fight, specifically the reaper. So I chose to have my first attempt as an equal point, simple archer barrage, including the one archer up here. I have no idea how I get up there, but this is going to be our first attempt. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Archers moving in, taking their shots. Now I'm hoping that the healers get killed in the back. Yes, the reaper is done. That worked beautifully. Actually, this is working almost too beautifully. I am so sorry. Ranged seemed to have been a very simple answer. That far away, we pretty much cheated. I feel like I cheated, but I didn't. This battle comes from Michael, who says battle. 1 halfling as Napoleon. 40 musketeers, 2 bomb cannons, and a cavalry, and the rules are you can only use half the money due to Napoleon cutting off the power supplies, and use the ancient sandbox. By the way, love your videos, and the battle is called Night of Napoleon. So here is Napoleon's armies, including all the musketeers. I think Napoleon's favorite musketeer is this midget right here. Mr. Napoleon is here on the rock, trying to use the rock to gain some height, but as we all know, Napoleon's a bit short. And here is my army. Shields in the front, Sarisas and hoplites, hoping that we can get close enough to deal some damage onto the muskets in 3, 2, 1, go. Moving in full speed, shots fired, and most of my army just got wiped out. And the single cavalry is luring and confusing all my melee units. How on earth are you supposed to get in on these musketeers? I don't know. Half as many points of berserkers who have jumped in over top of the initial gunshots. I think that's the secret. Getting over top of the initial gunshots, destroying this bomb cannon, destroying that bomb cannon, in on the cavalry. Berserkers do not care about your cannons. They do not care about your guns. They do not care about your horse. All they care about is nom 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 nom. Netherball has the feast idea. For spooky map number 1, the balance is equal points. Thank God. The army is a crowd of 25 vampires backed up by 10 raptors with 5 clams sprinkled along the sides. Nom nom nom. Good luck. Here you are. 5 clams around the outside backed up by the 10 raptors and a gaggle, a crowd of 25 vampires. To fight them, I'm going to attempt a whole bunch of samurai to kind of distract the vampires with Chuko Nu and ninjas, because I'm always trying to use new units and different units in our fight, providing range damage in 3, 2, 1, activate. In come the vampires. In go all the shooting of the Choco Nu. Raptors moving in, clams are moving in. My samurai are not living. My samurai are not surviving very well at all. But the ninjas seem to be doing a pretty good job with most of the units. Now there's a lot of vampires left, and the stupid clams are ruining all the fun. There's way more vampires alive than I expected, and the clams are definitely complicating things. If we could just kill the vampires and save a volley for the clams, we might be able to pull it off. But these Choco Nu take forever to shoot, and now we are done. We need a different strategy. 3 Reapers and 2 Swordcasters. I want the Reapers to do as much damage as possible. Completely destroy all the vampires. Check that out. There's a raptor stuck here. And now the Reapers are moving in on the clams units. Reapers, if you can one-shot them with tentacles, the Reapers are so powerful. Each Reaper can kill so many units with tentacles. They're so good. Ultra Gamer's battle is the 5 senses. Hearing, 5 shouters, the touch, 10 ballooners, taste is 20 vampires, smell, 15 clams, and sight is 30 archers. I have all these units displayed here in a row. Sight, taste, smell, touch, and hearing. It's all right here. And to fight them, we have the Dynasty faction, including some very tall samurai. We've got some ninjas, some firework archers, some monks, and then 3 Hwachas in the back. Equal points value. Let's see what happens in 3, 2, 1, go. Vampires are moving in. Shouters just absolutely dominate the front line. Hwachas raining death from above, and fireworks going off, destroying a whole bunch of the blue front line. And I'm hoping the samurai and the monks will be able to distract these vampires for long enough, and so far so good, except the Hwachas are landing amongst my own units. That's a little awkward. Monks are fighting all the clams. Firework archers are going down. If the Hwachas could just hit the back line, we'd have an issue. We have a fight here, but no, clams. I don't know if this is a winning strategy, but we're going for the whirlwind strategy, and I have no clue if this is a... Oh, no, the shouters. The shouters might have just completely complicated everything. I didn't get a single tornado to go off. Not a single tornado. This is a bad idea. New strategy. Use the archers to destroy those stupid shouters because their crowd control is very annoying. Get the shouters dead and then allow the knights to move in and start smacking things around with all the healers. Now, the clams might have been a big problem. The clams are going to completely destroy and ruin all my plans. They're going to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And I'm hoping that the healers can keep things alive through the clams. So far, so good. The knights are moving in on the clam summoners. The healers are definitely helping, and the archers are doing their work. Clams going down. But blue has their own archers that are now taking shots on all of my knights, but the archers are moving in. The clam summoners are dead, and in come a handful of knights. Oh no. Do I have enough? I don't have enough units. No, I thought we did this time. Screw it. Bring on the Valkyries. Get the Valkyries in on that army. Smack, 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 smack. Go, Valkyries. Go dodge the clams. Get in there. Slaughter all the units. Get in on the ranged units. Get in on the clam summoners. Destroy the archers. Go, my Valkyrie army. Completely demolish the enemies. And have we won yet? Are we winning? What are you guys doing? What are you guys trying to stab? Hello? My lovely Valkyries. We should have won by now. Who was alive in there? Which unit was still alive? This fight is from Cyclops, who says, who wants to beat a millionaire? It's a circle fight. Use the most expensive units of each category. Your army's budget is the same. You cannot copy the enemy army. So I've got the most expensive unit of every faction. Every faction, tribal faction, pirate faction, etc., including the secret faction, which is the Artemis. And my choice for the first attempt is a bunch of senseis. I'm hoping to deal a bunch of range damage. This is an equal point fight in 3, 2, 1. Go in, go all of the range. No. That was just no. When all else fails, use a giant clam army. Send out every single clam, and hopefully, no, that was still a no. Ice Giant for the Reaper and a whole bunch of Berserkers to deal with everyone else. Hopefully the Ice Giant can buy some time so the Reaper doesn't completely demolish my army. And same with the Da Vinci tank. Hopefully the Ice Giant can deal some damage on the Da Vinci tank. Berserkers seem to be doing a fairly good job. I've got my 2 Ice Giants left of all things. They're the ones that survived. Reaper is done. Ice Giant is punching the daylights out of everything. There seems to be just a Pirate Queen left. I've got a couple Berserkers and a couple of Ice Giants left with a Pirate Queen. The HP, the absorb of the Ice Giants did the job. Sebek Gaming says sword gun. 50 cheerleaders and 3 Swordcasters. Here you go, 3 Swordcasters with 50 cheerleaders ready to go, and I am setting them against the obvious counter, which are the deflecting shoguns. Will they be able to deflect the swords with swords? It's a great question. In 3, 2, 1, activate. Here we go, and yes, deflection plus charge completely destroyed the Swordcasters off the hop. Then I feel a little bit bad. I feel a little bit bad. That was too easy, so let's back it up. We backed the line way up, giving the Swordcasters a bit of a chance to fire, and as you can see, to fight, it doesn't matter. These are the easiest counters to ranged units possible, and having this many cheerleaders let me just have even more of them. So here we are, completely demolishing. This one from Mr. Oddboy says, I call this the computer melter. 10 Hwachas and 5 cheerleaders each, 50,000 point budget. This could possibly melt Crow's computer, and this is my counter. I've only used about 15,000 points, not 50,000 points, and I'm going to send in 3 waves of hobbits. Maybe, just maybe, one of them will eventually reach the Hwachas. In 3, 2, 1, activate. In go the hobbits. Hwachas have powered up, firing into the front line of hobbits. I was hoping they'd go after the rear line of hobbits. I stand corrected. Hobbits continue to advance, continue to close. Now the hobbits have made it here. The question is, will hobbits eventually get close enough to kill these Hwachas? Hobbits continue to move closer, moving in. Hwachas firing in every random direction. Now what's happening? Why are they breaking like this? This is crazy. Hobbits have moved in. They're now punching the Hwachas. Will any of these hobbits deal enough damage to defeat these infernal machines? And once the Hwachas are down, well, then that's everything. And the hobbits can declare victory. Seems to me that most of the Hwachas have been dispatched, and now it's just hobbits completely murdering every single cheerleader. There is one Hwacha still alive out here in the distance, the last Hwacha to live. If it could just break apart, we will declare victory, and boom, the final Hwacha has been destroyed. There are no Hwachas left. We will declare great hobbity victory. JJ Gaming says earthquake, 20 mammoths, and 10 ice giants. Don't use Artemis and the ballistas. So we have 10 ice giants and 20 mammoths, including a mammoth in a tree because I had to fit him somewhere. And my first attempt of a counter is going to be Euler's powered up by cheerleaders. Will the slow be enough to crowd control and stop these guys from crushing the front line? We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Activate Euler's go. Are powered up and get way too close. Why are the Eulers point blank? Why are they point blank? They're ranged units. Why are they point blank? I don't understand what's happening. Did they choose weird random targets? Are the Eulers alive? Are any of the Eulers alive? I think they're all dead. Okay, Eulers did not do the thing, guys. Here's my new strategy. A line of samurai giants with powered up pumpkin catapult in the rear. This should be very fascinating. The samurai giants don't seem to be doing any attacking, but here come the pumpkins. Why are the pumpkins so close? Why are they aiming for the ice giants in the back and not aiming for the mammoths? Now they're being accidentally trampled by the mammoths. What is wrong with the game? Why are the units ignoring the mammoths entirely? And why are the samurai giants, everyone's ignoring the mammoths, and they're just going after the ice giants? I don't understand what's going on. To test the theory, I have started with the ice giants in the front, and sure enough, the ranged units are staying back and using the range, and the ice giants are now being fought. So what happened with the mammoths? Why were the mammoths ignored? This is more of what I expected. I wanted the pumpkin catapults firing into this mass, this melee mass of units, using their pumpkins all over the place. Sadly, the pumpkins seem to be bouncing back towards my own pumpkin catapults, causing more mayhem than they're worth. There are a bunch of mammoths still alive. Maybe pumpkin catapults weren't the right option, since the pumpkin catapults can fire back into their own ranks, making it a little bit awkward. But the samurai giants are actually doing a pretty good job on the mammoths. We might end up winning this. GG, boys and girls, we won once we figured out the alignment problem. The Gaming Homo says, here's my battle. The Unstoppables. 6 Valkyries, 4 Minotaurs, 5 Vampires, 2 Ballistas, 4 Stoners, 3 Chiefs, 1 Ice Giant, 2 Reapers, 4 Clam Throwers, 1 Defeated Tank, 5 Raptors, 4 Harvesters on the Renaissance map. And here is that disgusting massive army. Now here is my answer to that. I have 3 Ice Giants acting as the meat shield, allowing supercharged Clam Throwers to throw plenty of clams onto the field. In 3, 2, 1, go! In go the meat shields. Clam throwers are clamming, and now it's going to be just a massive amount of clams on the field. Meat shields absorbing all the meats, clams going in and doing all the damage. As long as the Reaper stays far enough away from the clam throwers, we'll be okay, and the clam throwers are not able to do any damage to the Reapers. Is a problem. The Reapers are still alive. I think we chose the wrong power-up units, guys. The Reapers are still alive. Everything is still alive. They're coming in on our dude. No! Instead, we're going to try 2 powered up Artemises. Getting ready to fire. Oh, again, they seem to be going for the Ice Giant. The Ice Giant's acting as like meat shields, but now my Artemises are accidentally shooting into friendly Ice Giants and completely ruining things. Now, they have killed the Reapers, and they've killed a bunch of units. Oh, 1 Artemis is down, guys. We're down to a single Artemis. Is she able to, when powered up fully, able to deal with all of these enemies? Clams are in. The Reaper can't quite get to her because of all the dead corpses. So once the corpses melt away, this Artemis is going to have a very interesting problem. It's almost like having the Ice Giants is a bad idea because their meat shields are actually ruining everything. You know what? Just 4 Artemises supercharged. That's all I want. That's all I need. I just want the Artemises to do their... Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, no. This is a problem. This is a problem. Artemises are still firing. They're still alive. Actually, all of my Artemises are still alive, which is shocking. I figured they'd be dead by now. Oh, this is a thing. But the ballistas over there are probably going to be a problem. Oh, no, we've killed everything. Now there's just the 2 ballistas. Okay, so the Artemises was the correct answer. As long as the ballistas don't shoot the Artemises and instead they shoot the cheerleaders, we will be A-okay. And we did it. Let's go. Trouble's animation says tornado. Oh no. 1 Lady Red Jade, 10 cheerleaders on the big ice map. Money to this fight is 10,000 points. So there is Lady Red Jade. There are the cheerleaders. And my attempt is to spread out as many archers as possible without getting sucked up. Tornado in 3, 2, 1, go. Lady Red Jade getting shot. Oh, I just had a problem now. That's not fair. This fight's not fair. She didn't even get a chance to like spin. It's not even a fair fight. All right, here we go. Now she'll be able to spin up and actually do what she's supposed to do. Maybe not. No, maybe she's not gonna spin. Maybe she, oh, here comes the tornado. Maybe, just maybe. No, I tried. This fight is from Easton, who says Pirate Raid. 5 Pirate Queens, 5 Blackbeards, 10 Blunderbusses, 2 Bomb Throwers, and 3 Pirate Cannons. Bomb Cannons on the Pirate map. Limit is 21,000 gold. So here you go, 3 Bomb Cannons. And then you've got your big king units back here, 5 Pirate Queens and 5 Blackbeards. My response is $21,000 worth of musketeers. Will the Spanish Inquisition, the Spanish army, defeat the pirates? We'll find out in 3, 2, 1, go. Bomb cannons will shoot. Oh, the bomb cannons didn't do a whole lot. Oh, bad cannon shot ruined a bunch. Musketeers gonna fire. Musketeers lowering their guns, shooting their guns. And there's still a whole lot of Blackbeard and a whole lot of Pirate Queen still alive, guys. This is a bit of a problem. Blackbeard and the Pirate Queen are now going to move their way in and completely destroy everything. My musketeers were not enough to get the job done. Prove 1 row of berserkers and maybe 3 senseis will be enough range damage to get the job done. So the senseis are throwing damage like crazy while they're being distracted, while the enemy are being distracted by the berserkers. So I'm hoping the senseis are enough to kill. There's a Blackbeard dead. Pirate Queens are being knocked away. They're being kept away by the senseis. The senseis shurikens are knocking the Pirate Queens back. I didn't even think about that. We may have found the solution, ladies and gentlemen. It may have been senseis all along. There's a handful of archers, actually a whole bunch of archers still alive. The sensei is still alive. 2 senseis still alive in on this Blackbeard. Blackbeard is dead. And now there's 1 Blackbeard, a whole bunch of archers, and a sensei. Did we finally figure out how to beat this infernal level? I like how Blackbeard's like belly flopping and drop kicking. There we go. We did it. Let's go. JJ says, I have one. It's called Death. 5 ice giants in the front. 10 berserkers behind each ice giant. Then 20 Cereses behind 20 shield bearers. 5 Zeuses. And finally 5 Artemises in the back. You're on the sandbox map and you have equal money. This is that disgusting army. I'm terrified of what it's going to do. So what I did was do the typical Artemises powered by cheerleaders, equal point value, hoping that we can take these ice giants down and the berserkers down before they get in too tight. On my units in 3, 2, 1, go! Activate. Ice giants being pelted by a sheer amount of arrows. Yep, ice giants are going down. Berserkers are moving in. This is where things get confusing because now you've got arrows going in every single which way direction. And if we don't get this 1 ice giant dead, there, he's dead. Now the meat shields are gone. We can focus on all of the berserkers and hopefully focus on these ranged units, including the Zeus back there. If we can win the ranged war, we will win this, and it seems like we just might do that. The cheerleaders might have been enough. This ice giant is providing cover to all these units right now. It's really, really awkward. So if these ice giants could melt into the ground, that would be great. I only have 1 Artemis left alive. This is super awkward. The ice giant's never gonna melt away. Why are they not? Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to try and take control of this Artemis. Wow, the knockback on this is insane. And now we're gonna try and work our way around to get this Zeus hiding behind this ice giant. I like how all the cheerleaders are following me. Come, my fangirls, come with me. We will pull this off. We will win together. You, me, my lovely fangirls. There's a guy right there. I'm looking for anyone who's alive. Just kind of like peeking around corners. Peeking. Oh. There's somebody on the other side of the ice giant. Hold on. Could I not just use this to move myself faster? Oh, the Zeus! Kill the Zeus! Kill the Zeus! Kill the Zeus! Kill the Zeus! Did we do it? Hey, we did it! All my fangirls died, but we did it.